Hi guys, Spurs here, back with another video. In today's video I'll be reacting to a 2-0 defeat at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea in this year's semi-final of the Carabao Cup, but it's the first leg, but we're still in the tie. So please stay watching until the very end where we review and react to that game last night, fresh in the new morning. I hope you're all well. Let's crack into today's video. So we lost 2-0 unfortunately to Chelsea in the first leg of the this year's Carabao Cup semi-final. Other semi-final was Arsenal and Liverpool, which was scheduled to be played today, but it's been cancelled due to COVID outbreak in the Liverpool camps. That'll be played on the 13th now. But for the meantime being, we played Chelsea to see who gets through. We've still got the second leg at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We're still in this tie, but it's going to be a really stiff and uphill task and really difficult for us. But reflecting on our performance, first half, it was pure Chelsea dominance. To be fair, we couldn't get in the game. What we've been doing well under Conte is we've tightened up that defence. And, when we counter-attack, we score more goals. The first half was almost like the opposite of that. To be honest, we looked worried and troubled and slow defensively. And then at the attacking end we didn't have a shot in the first half. So it's disappointing, really disappointing first half performance, to be honest. And I'm just so glad that it wasn't more in the second half. I think we done really well to make sure it wasn't damage and limitation, make sure it wasn't too much, because if Chelsea got that third goal in the second half, I reckon the tie would have been over. So we done really well, and we looked better, we looked sharper on the ball. Defence looked more confident. In the first half, own goal by Davis, Tanganga headed it against Davis. Could Hugo Lloris given them a bit more communication as the captain and goalkeeper? That's debatable. Lucky another one came off Sanchez. The whole back line, to be honest, struggled, especially in the first half. Second half they were good. Second half they were better, they were more confident on the ball, and I'm just glad that it's only 2-0 because we were in this tie. And second leg at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is going to be an uphill task. We have to get an early goal, and we'll see from there. Chelsea may just sit back, I reckon, and we have to go for them, but we're still in this tie. That's the main thing. Here are the player ratings on the screen now. Slightly harsh, obviously it's never good losing the London derby. He'd be slightly on the harsh side. Hugo Lloris got a 5. I think he done well with a couple of, he come out and made a crucial save. He came out where he's about to score. I think it's Timo Werner when he came on. I thought he was going to score. He tried to dink Lloris. It was clever by Lloris, and made, I think, a couple of crucial saves from balls in the box. But also at the same time, he's the one that he could have caught. And also for that goal, I think his communication to leave could have been better. To give him a 5. Ben Davies given a 5. Wasn't his best night. It wasn't his fault with the own goal. Tanganga headed it against him. But generally he did struggle, but no more than anyone else, to be honest. Sanchez I've given a 5, who came, deflection came off it from Kai Havertz. I don't know if it's been given as an own goal yet or not. It looked like it would be last night, because it didn't look like it was going in, but it's one of those things, you try and block the ball, it goes in. Unfortunate, unlucky, shame it's in the London derby. Tanganga I've given a 4. I think he really struggled, to be honest. Poor pass for the first goal. Emerson definitely should have done better. Emerson should have got that, but Tanganga, that was a poor pass, and struggled quite a lot during the game as well. So yeah, and also was at fault, wasn't he, for that second goal, heading it against his own player. Doherty given a 5. He got substituted at half time. Tactically, I think he played left back, not his usual role. He did get in behind the defence once, but then he gave the ball away. Didn't really see much from him, so it's hard to judge. Emerson I've given a 4, who I think was equally as much at fault for the first goal, because that's a sloppy pass from Tanganga. It's still Emerson's ball to win, and he's not necessarily being too slow, although he was slow getting to the ball. It's making him his, and in a London derby you've got to be tough, and he backed away from that challenge, and he was scared of it, and it wasn't up for the fight, so that was very disappointing to see. So I was not happy with that, so I've given him a 4. Had no really involvement in the game either in the second half. Skip I've given a 5. I thought along with Højbjerg struggled in the first half, but Skip had a good second half, controlling the possession well. And now going on to Højbjerg, same, first half struggle, kept giving the ball away. Second half, keeping the ball on the ground, creating things, especially the first 20-25 minutes of the first half. It's still Højbjerg still gave the ball away, so 5 I think is reasonable. Lucas Moura I've given him 5. You didn't really see him much in the game, but he was trying to make things happen, and he couldn't quite make things happen, but I admire his work rate. As I said, because it's a London derby, I've been quite strict, on player performances. So Son I've given a 4. It's always difficult for me to give Son a low score because he works really hard. But every time he got the ball, he just gave it away last night. He's struggling recently. Kane I've also given a 4. I can't remember even, he had one of the lowest touches in the first half and had no goal involvement. He worked hard again, but every time he got the ball, he lost it. So that's frustrating. Substitutes now, player ratings. Brian Gill I've given a 6. He once again come on and had an impact, taking on 2 players, charging into the box, good ball in the box as well. And Ndombele I've also given a 6 because once he came on at half time, he really had a big impact to the tempo of the play, the ball on the floor. He could have done better with a couple of chances that he had, but again, a good performance from Ndombele because he's one of the ones that could leave in January. Weeks I've given a 5, who had no impact at all when he came on, to be honest with you. And that's the same for Giovanni Lo Celso. When he came on, he had no impact, so I've also given him a 5. Let me know what you think of my player ratings in the comments below and what you would tweak and change to player ratings. So as I said, we are still in this tie. It's going to be an uphill battle, an uphill task in a week's time, but we've got to believe, today is to do, and we've just got to believe in the club that we can turn it around. Conte and his magic, because we got that game quite wrong, to be honest. By the way, also let me know in the comments below who you would sell and who you would buy in the January transfer window, because we're in the middle of a January transfer window and we've just lost 2-0 to our rivals Chelsea, who we're also in a battle with for top 4. Do we need more players by next week when we play them? I think right back is a big one. And also maybe a creative midfielder. We're linked with the likes of Coutinho. Right back up, likes of Tarek Lamptey. But let me know in the comments below players you would buy, but also players that need to go out the door. Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you enjoy. Although obviously it's frustrating losing and going to work or going to school, whatever you're doing. But try and stay positive. Anyone tries to wind you up about it, just so you know we're still in the tie. We're in the second leg. Conte's going to work his magic. We're going to sign some players. We're not at this tie. We don't give up. Today is to do. Come on Spurs. And as always, come on you Spurs.